Welcome back, my fellow geomologites. I am Streamrolla, and I am here with the geomologite.
Geomologist. Hello.
You're an Ike today. Anyways, and we are continuing our discussion of RPG Day 2025. And today is day 21, and it is unexpected.
And that's probably why Streamrolla is unexpectedly introducing today's episode.
But if they watch me on my stream rolling, then they know my introduction.
This is true. Anyway, unexpected. What does
Mhm.
that mean to you in the context of RPGs?
Multiple things. Like it's unexpected to get a magical item
hmm Especially
when
when you
you're
roll it
looting things.
randomly. I love rolling random, treasuring random
Yes.
magic items. That's so fun to me. Part of
It
the
was
game.
very it was very unexpected for my elf magic user to roll a toad as her pet, and I had to figure out how to use Bufo.
Yep.
Now I really love Bufo. He's
hmm
my fierce recon toad member of the party.
Right.
I Um, but I think it's also unexpected sometimes what the end of a game will be
hmm
or how the game will progress based on the players in the group.
Right. An unexpected outcome is always, I think, fun. It's definitely
Mhm.
fun for the GM. I love when players like throw me a curveball. Um, I think,
Sometimes I do that enough and it bothers you sometimes.
well, we've had like I would say, for example, in 4 years, we've had so much fun playing Warhammer Fantasy: The Enemy Within, and sometimes the players, either due to role or what they do or what they say, is just so amazingly unexpected that you just gotta, you know, oh, it's such so satisfying. I'd say I can think of so many. Let me highlight a couple. There's this one conflict in one of the adventures where I guess this was a result of like a critical failure, like a sort of a critical failure, or maybe it was a critical hit, and one of the players got hit, and he got hit in the jaw, and it broke his teeth. So then, when he next spoke, he spoke with a lisp, so that it sounded like he had broken teeth. Oh, and it was great how he did it. And I was so unexpected. It just made us all laugh at the table. And what's amazing is that, I mean, he kind of did this a few, he got like some false teeth, right, or whatever, during some downtime. But then one time when they're trying to infiltrate this one cult where they would, basically break most of their teeth, so they only had like incisors like a rat. He kind of took out his false teeth and said, "Look, I'm one of you guys, ha ha ha," spoke with the lisp and everything. So that was great when he did that. I think another incident in in that um, in that game was when one of the player characters went out of their way to turn like a bad guy spy, and I think that was very unexpected for me, and I had to kind of like I guess impromptu decide how this was going to work, what was going to happen. It was also unexpected that the spy, laid down her life for her new ally, this player character, and saved his wife, actually, which is kind of interesting. And perished like off camera. Although the I had the player make rolls, and he's like, "Oh, this doesn't." He was rolling a lot of high rolls. It didn't bode well, but and then he found out what happened. So that was, I think, unexpected from that point of view. And I would say
Mhm.
even this most recent, and I think I might have mentioned this earlier this week even, but even more recently, when the players kind of did this sort of dungeon crawl um, in the course of the adventure, and they found an item of great power. And it was unexpected to me how, I guess, joyous they were when this happened. Maybe because the artifact means so much to the lore of the world, and a lot of them have been investing in this world since I don't know how long, because they play both, the tabletop and read the books and all that kind of stuff for Warhammer Fantasy. So I think that was very unexpected to me, and I think it's very satisfying when that happens. I think I would say in the Traveler game, Legend of the Sky Raiders, is it, or Legacy, one of those, Legend of the Sky Raiders, like when you guys drove that Mirang dragon into a group of soldiers following you, that was amazing and unexpected. They definitely
Mhm.
unexpected. I did not expect it. The
No.
NPCs, so it was
But
great.
you know what was unexpected? My example would be in Twilight 2000 when Jonesy was shot and killed. The
Oh, that
fact
was
that
crazy. Yeah.
every player in the game just went quiet and almost couldn't think of what their next move was going to be.
Yeah,
And
so
I would
sudden, right?
it was very sudden. He should have been wearing his flak jacket. Um, I don't think that that player has ever been forgiven for that by the group. But anyways,
That player, man, he's got a lot of unexpected moments. That's amazing. There's this
oh, he
one
does.
time where he fumbled.
But it was
He tried to throw a grenade and he fumbled and he almost killed the group's mascot, Fang, and almost took down two players too.
yeah. Well, he has the tendency to blow things up.
Yep.
But but I mean, it just left the players like almost in mourning, and
Mm,
we almost had a moment of silence unintentionally
right.
because of that unexpected event, and it changed the dynamic of the game after that.
Yeah, and I think that's what's amazing about the games that we play. Things can be unexpected because of the die rolls, right? We roll the dice to get an outcome, and sometimes it is pleasingly unexpected. Sometimes it's shockingly unexpected, and I think that's what makes the game so amazingly fun. Even remember, I remember a couple times, like in Call of Cthulhu games. There was this one time when a player who hasn't played for a long time with us, he was attacked by this like assassin that a sorcerer had sent after him, and he took his bottle of Dom Perignon, and he didn't, he's like, oh man, that's all I got. I'm gonna get killed by this guy. He's gonna, murder me because it was like a martial artist assassin type. And he threw the bottle of Dom Perignon. It was like I think a 5% chance, and he rolled an 01 or something, or I don't know. It was crazy. So basically, in that incarnation of Call of Cthulhu was like a critical success, right? So you got like an impale result with a broken bottle of champagne. It was awesome. Um,
It's
and
funny.
and then that one time at you in a oh, you guys did that the unexpected thing in the Roman one, not just cohorts with the pin of death, but the when we
Hair
played
pin of
that
that.
when you played that one Roman one where your character was like a noble woman
Hmm.
and you guys infiltrated the cult. I thought that was really fantastic. Both you and the other player did such a great job of like of doing. You really it was to me it was an unexpected outcome because you guys were overwhelmed, you know, and it was
Sometimes you got to go for
yeah.
it.
Sometimes you got to go for it and see how the dice fall, and I think that was really great. So
Hmm.
yeah, it brings to me the unexpected outcome because of a die roll or a great plan, and the outcome of a great plan to me is very satisfying and it brings joy in the hobby.
Oh, yes. I mean, I almost miss T2K from setting up the battle plans because
Hmm.
it became a thing. We would have something we had to do. We got together as a group. We got a battle plan together. We talked about it. We set out our equipment. And a lot of times things failed.
Yeah, it was
But
unexpected for me that you use those WMDs.
you didn't think I'd do that.
I didn't think you do that.
Technically, technically, Kasha didn't. That was all on Florian.
That's all in the player,
I know. But that's, I think, how the character would have done it.
right?
I mean, they had a skill where they death meant nothing to them. They had been in the military for so long and seen so much death that what's one more, it makes the odds even.
Hmm. Yeah.
So then it becomes it's not a calculated risk as far as with another person. It's just, will this succeed more than this? And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think anyone that served in the military has to go through those thoughts.
Mm. Yep. All right.
But they're still my heroes because they're
Definitely.
willing to put their life on the line for our country, and
Mhm.
whether they've ever seen battle or not, they're still the heroes to me.
Okay. Anything else to add for unexpected then?
No,
All right. We'll say the thing.
well, good night.
Good rolling.
Bye.